Reflections on Technology Trends by Jessica A. LaFortune from American College of Education. Within this video, I will be discussing traditional and digital age perspectives on the current technology trends in education. First, we will start from the traditional learning perspective, or TLP. Within this perspective, technology trends can bring about exciting but unsettling changes in education. Technology may not be as prevalent or as easy to adopt within a classroom setting. With TLP, instructors and educators may rely more on classical strategies of learner engagement, as well as express concerns of the effects of too much technology overshadowing traditional teaching methods. TLP, mobile learning and social networking. The traditional perspective on mobile learning and social networking may express issues on quality and depth of instruction. TLP may be concerned about the amount of incorrect information being presented digitally and how easy it would be for learners to build misconceptions. However, this perspective may also embrace the communication aspects of mobile learning and social media to help support sharing of appropriate ideas. The long-term effects of socializing for traditional learning may be a topic of interest since new technology trends emerge relatively easily. Will people forget how to interact face-to-face may be a question that has yet to be answered. A personal learning network, or PLN, may look very traditional for this perspective. The PLN may include magazines, journals, traditional books, and face-to-face conferences. The personal learning network would still be based on the interests of the learner and provide great resources. Although traditional print may be preferred, the TLP would probably still accept audiobooks and internet research for its ease of access, but ultimately would not trade print for digital resources when possible. This perspective may worry that ebooks are replacing the importance of traditional reading. AR and VR and gamification. TLP for AR, or augmented reality, and VR, or virtual reality, and gamification may be more open to a variety of types of gamification, but may shy away from AR or VR. This perspective still supports traditional pedagogy and hands-on learning and wants to engage their learners. Gamification would be embraced because it can be very flexible and not completely reliant on technology. This perspective would be more open to games for learning, as well as support digital games as a means to help a variety of learning styles. AR and VR may not have as much popularity due to its need for complete reliance on technology. The TLP would still need to embrace some forms of technology-enhanced games because it is recognized that the trend is increasing and supported through traditional pedagogy. The TLP and big data analytics. This perspective still values big data but on a smaller scale. Traditional methods may be used for data collection and to help inform instruction. Methods which support informal and formal assessments would be used. These may include surveys, hands-on calculations, and manual input on charts or graphs. This perspective may be interested in the use of technology for data collection based on the merits of time, management, and accuracy. Now let's take a look at the digital age perspective, or DAP. It looks at learners as digital natives. They understand that students themselves vary a great deal in their use of social media and new technologies, and that their use is largely driven by social and personal demands, and their use of digital technologies does not naturally flow across into educational use. The DAP looks at technology-enhanced learning with excitement and has a way to meet important learning needs and help support their students embrace technology. Mobile learning and social networking for DAP would be embraced. They would embrace the use of mobile learning due to its ease of availability and accessibility to a variety of learners. Social media is used collaboratively for students within classroom environments, and the DAP strives to provide well-researched and accurate information to their learners on a variety of platforms, as well as doesn't feel this technology trend will be limited in the future. Personal learning networks for this perspective, they look at it as easily supported by digital and Web 2.0 tools. The PLN may include blogs, online journals, and social media and databases. DAP may use social media to author their own information after researching within their PLN and express questions or opinions. The perspective actively seeks instant access to the most up-to-date information from reliable sources. DAP is also aware of the amount of false information available and carefully analyzes their sources. AR and VR with gamification, the digital age perspective may develop completely online classrooms with augmented reality or virtual reality. DAP understands the importance of simulations within the learning environment and utilizes easy to use and cost-effective programs to help support. There is a high interest in gamification abilities with an emphasis on alignment of AR, VR, or gamified learning activities with pedagogy and standards. The digital perspective on big data analytics encompasses the most up-to-date data collection technology. Over the past decade, big data and analytics have slowly crept into the world of public education. Versions of the unobtrusive, real-time, embedded in everyday activities collection of student learning data has been prevalent, according to Herald 2016. Educators and schools are looking at a variety of sources for data collection to help analyze the effectiveness of learning or to help develop more environments in support of learning. This perspective welcomes a variety of data collection, but also needs to consider the ethics of the data collection. Since big data is a relatively new trend, educators with this perspective need to pioneer an ethical path. Considerations and reflection. I have 4 questions here that I'm going to reflect on. Numbers 1 and 2 on this first slide, and then I will go over 3 and 4. Number 1 is, from your perspective, what has created the potential gap among age groups and generations related to technology? My answer to that is growing up with different forms of technology. Social media has also completely changed how generations communicate and interact socially. Number 2 talks about, is it possible to reach a meeting of the minds among those of different age groups and generations on the role of technology in society? My answer to that is it is possible to compromise with different age groups. The educator needs to understand their learners' needs and to help support open communication and use of technology. Number 3, why is it important for educators to understand the mindset of both traditional and digital age learners? Well, all educators should research their target audience. Learners have different learning styles and prefer different medias to gain information. It is important to support all learners. And number 4, what strategies do you recommend for bridging the gap between mindsets about technology and its impact? I recommended 3 strategies to help bridge the gap. Collaborative projects using blogs or social media, gamified use, and providing resources for learners to build their personal learning networks or PLNs. Thank you for watching my video. I hope that you were able to gain some knowledge on the traditional and digital age perspectives with technology trends. Thank you.